Rahul, there are a series of meetings which are going on as we speak, and I have been managed to speak to top sources in the intelligence agencies who have told me the sense I got from the conversation is that the view is that it is not being seen as a security failure as far as Yatra security is concerned. The reason being that this bus, in fact, the entire security setup is surprised in the manner in which this bus all of a sudden it started from 5:30 from Srinagar, and it reached at around 8:15 short of Anantnag, where the incident has taken place. Now, what we are learning is that this bus also had permits for going to Shimla, Manali, and other places, and it had reached 2 days before, in the area. Now, what the security setup is saying that the security patrol goes along with Yatris till the particular time, and after 7:30 p.m. all the patrol parties leave for interior operations for combing requirements, and that's why this bus could not be provided the security cover. Our sources have confirmed that the death toll has reached to 7, and as we speak, there is a strategy which is being worked out. The agencies are trying to identify the outfit which is responsible for this attack. They're also trying to find out the kind of weapons which were used. Primarily, they are trying to ascertain whether automatic weapons were used in this incident to get telltale signs of the terror outfit which is responsible for this attack.
So you're saying that there's no word yet on the terror outfit that's responsible for this attack?
Well, that's right, Rahul. I have spoken to the top sources in the intelligence agencies, and they're saying it is, at this point of time, it is not clear which outfit is responsible, and but the efforts are being made to find out by the style of the attack, the kind of weapons which have been used. But as of now, there's no identification of the terror outfit responsible for this dastardly attack.
Okay, thanks Atir Khan for joining us. That's our reporter who's been speaking to various officials in the intelligence network, giving us a sense of what the intel agencies are making of this attack. I've just received a video of Makki. Makki is the brother-in-law of Hafiz Saeed, Professor Abdul Rahman Makki. He's addressing a rally saluting apparently Burhan Wani in Lahore, and he's talking about how India must be attacked. Now this is Lashkar-e-Taiba, Hafiz Saeed, the Jamaat-ud-Dawa, that whole operation. They've been itching to attack India, and remember on the 25th of June an intel advisory was put out which is very, very specific, very, very detailed, which spoke of how there's a high possibility of a terror attack somewhere along the route of the Amarnath Yatra. They picked a very, very vulnerable spot, a group of Yatris who didn't have a military escort. Now when you sit back after this attack, you can just rue the security lapses, but this group should really not have been traveling. They got held up because of a punctured tire, but they really shouldn't have been traveling without a military escort. They should have stayed where they were, but it's too late for any of that. This attack has taken place. India now dealing with the consequences, but I think the one message that's going out from the Ministry of Home Affairs, from the government, is the need for communal harmony, calm. There has been an attack, the government doing what it can under the circumstances to deal with the consequences and to punish the perpetrators. Omar Abdullah, a short while before now, putting out a tweet where he's fearing attacks at the on Kashmiris in the hinterland. Now really hoping that something like that doesn't happen. We've got some images now of the office of this company. Let me just show those to our viewers. These are images from Valsad of this tour operator. These are images. There isn't much happening right now, but these are the first set of images I'm getting from Valsad, where this tour operator is based. It's a Gujarati bus. Most of the passengers, in fact, are Gujarati. This is slightly dark grainy images because they were shot at night on a smartphone. These are images from the spot from where this bus took off in Valsad. We also showed you the passenger manifest. What you're seeing on your screen right now are images from the hospital. Mehbooba Mufti, a short while before now, visited this hospital. An attempt really being made over here to provoke, to try and create communal disturbance. Make no mistake, that is the reason why the Amarnath Yatra has been targeted, and that really is what all of us need to stand out against. I want to play out now a reaction from Yogesh. Yogesh is an eyewitness. He was sitting in the conductor's seat on this bus when the attack took place. He's, I think, the only eyewitness who's spoken out so far. Let's listen to what he's saying. योगेश जी, आपको मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
हेलो, पहले तो एक बात बता दूं, मैं टूर ऑर्गेनाइजर हूँ। टूर ऑर्गेनाइजर है ओम ट्रैवल जवाहर देसाई।
आपका क्या, मेरे को बताया गया कि आप जानते थे उन लोगों को?
उनके साथ गया था, साथ में हूँ, मैं उनके साथ में हूँ, गया हूँ साथ में, और ऑर्गेनाइजर है जवाहर देसाई ओम ट्रैवल वलसाड।
ठीक है, आप इस वक्त कहाँ पे हैं योगेश भाई?
मैं ये अनंतनाग करके गाँव है ना, वहाँ मिलिट्री कैंप में हूँ, बेस कैंप में हूँ। वो उनका डेड बॉडी का शिनाख्त करना है और सबको मिलना है जो इंजर है उसको, इसलिए मैं इधर आया हूँ।
आप क्या उस बस में थे जहाँ पे अटैक हुआ? आप उस वक्त
बस में आगे ही था, मैं बैठा हुआ।
आप उसी बस के अंदर थे जिसमें अटैक हुआ योगेश भाई?
हाँ, अंदर ही था।
आप पहले ऐसे शख्स हैं जो कि उस बस में थे जिसमें अटैक हुआ, जो हमारे साथ इस वक्त बात कर रहे हैं। क्या आप बता सकते हैं कि एग्जैक्टली क्या हुआ? आप कहाँ से आ रहे थे, क्या हुआ योगेश भाई?
हम लोग अमरनाथ के दर्शन करने निकले थे कल श्रीनगर से। आज शाम को 5 बजे रवाना हुए थे कटरा जाने के लिए।
ओके,
तो फिर हमारा थोड़ा आगे 4 किलोमीटर आगे जाके पंचर हो गया, तो 2 घंटा हमारा वहाँ निकल गया। फिर हम लोग निकले और ये अनंतनाग से आगे 2 किलोमीटर पहले जो श्रीनगर वाला रास्ता है, वहीं से हमारा फिर सामने से फायरिंग हुई। सामने आगे का कांच शीशा पूरा टूट गया और राइट साइड का पूरा कांच सब एकदम अंदर टूट फायरिंग हुई, समझो।
उस वक्त बस में क्या चल रहा? लाजमी तौर पे आप लोगों को एकदम ऑफ गार्ड कैच किया होगा। उस वक्त बस में क्या चल रहा था?
बस में हम सफर कर रहे थे और ये ड्राइवर को भी सामने से फायरिंग हुई, लेकिन शीशा भी पूरा ये हो गया, डैमेज हो गया। फिर उसने हमने बोला कि गाड़ी भगाओ, तो हमने गाड़ी, उसने ड्राइवर ने पूरा झुक के भी गाड़ी पूरा आगे ले लिया, पूरा भगा दिया। इधर तक हम कैंप तक आए, 1.5-2 किलोमीटर तक आ गए गाड़ी भगा के। अंदर तो सब लोग चिल्ला रहे थे, सबको लगी थी, 15-16 आदमी को लगी थी, और सब 2-4-5 लगभग 6 या 7 कुछ डेड बॉडी है, ऐसा कुछ बोला है उन लोगों ने। अभी शिनाख्त कर रहे हैं हम।
योगेश भाई, कितने लोग घायल हुए जो आपके साथ बस पे थे? वो अभी कहाँ पे, उनकी हालत कैसी?
15-16 घायल है, उसमें सब हॉस्पिटल में। वो अभी उनका मेरे से मुलाकात नहीं हुई, मैं भी जा रहा हूँ वहाँ।
योगेश भाई,
6 या 7 डेड हो गए।
योगेश भाई, इतना बड़े हमले के बाद थोड़ा अजीब भी लगता है ये पूछना, लेकिन एक सवाल इंपॉर्टेंट है कि आप रोड ओपनिंग पार्टी के बगैर वो बस में क्यों मूव कर रहे थे? आप सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस के बगैर क्यों देर रात को जा रहे थे?
2-2.5 घंटा पंचर हो गया ना, पंचर में हम लोग पंचर बनाया, बाद में निकला, फिर तो कोई छुटका ही नहीं, आने में पड़े सामने से, इसलिए हम वहाँ लेट हो गए।
बट योगेश भाई, वेट कर सकते थे ना अगले दिन सुबह तक के लिए, क्या जल्दी थी वापस आने की?
हम लोग 5 बजे निकल रहे थे, 5 बजे तक वहाँ से निकल चुके थे। 5 बजे तो कोई प्रॉब्लम है नहीं, हम इधर बस ये रास्ता पास हो जाता था, आगे तो कुछ प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं है ना।
अच्छा, okay, I've just received word that Mehbooba Mufti will stay on in Anantnag through the night with the passengers. Breaking news coming in now. She's not going back to Srinagar in solidarity. Pooja Shali, our correspondent, is reporting in complete support and solidarity with the victims. Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Mehbooba Mufti, has decided she will not go back to Srinagar. Instead, she will stay with the victims all through the night in Anantnag. We're also receiving word that in Uttar Pradesh, the Additional Director General Law and Order, Shri Anand Kumar, has directed all superintendents of police to ensure the highest levels of security in all districts where the Kawad Yatra will pass from. This is in the light of the Amarnath Yatra attack. Security being heightened for the Kawariya Yatra as well. Rahul Srivastava, National Affairs Editor, is joining us now. Rahul, what's happening at the government? What are the kind of options being looked at? What is being discussed, and what are we likely to see tomorrow, Rahul?
Rahul, what we can say is that 3 basic elements the government is looking at right now. One, as to identify the outfit. A lot of intelligence input has already been collated. Security experts are already looking at it, and what they are trying to do is get a fix on which is the organization behind this terror attack. Second, a huge manhunt is already on as far as these terrorists who are behind this attack is concerned. Top sources are saying that army, local police and other agencies are fanning out in large numbers to ensure that these people on the way out after carrying out this attack do not succeed in inflicting more damage. The idea will be to catch them alive so that more information can be taken from them, that who were their handlers, and whether, or also to get pinpoint information on whether it was an attack which was perpetrated from across the border. The third element is to ensure that everybody who is injured is given proper assistance. And second, the Amarnath Yatra, all the weak points in the protected areas and the unprotected areas, all the weak points are identified. What we can say that I have spoken a little while to officers, both of Mr. Prime Minister, the Home Minister, and also Amit Shah, the BJP President. Every one of them is up, monitoring, getting information from people like Ajit Doval, the National Security Advisors, and others. What is also likely that tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, when the usual meeting held by the Home Minister for a security review takes place, in that meeting, the top priority will be to create a more effective umbrella of security cover for Amarnath Yatris, and also to plug the loopholes which may emerge in this exercise of review of security. Home Minister is then likely to brief the Prime Minister on what kind of arrangements have been made.
Rahul, I've got breaking news coming in. We've got a word from the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh. I'm just going to read you through what the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh has tweeted. अनंतनाग में अमरनाथ यात्रियों पर आतंकी हमला एक कायराना हमला है एवं निंदनीय है. This is a dastardly attack. It's also a cowardly attack. उत्तर प्रदेश चीफ मिनिस्टर श्री योगी आदित्यनाथ ने इस संबंध में मृतकों के परिजनों के प्रति गहरी संवेदना व्यक्त की और घायलों के शीघ्र स्वस्थ होने की कामना की है. उत्तर प्रदेश चीफ मिनिस्टर श्री योगी आदित्यनाथ ने इस संबंध में पुलिस महानिदेशक, कानून सचिव गृह व उत्तर प्रदेश महानिदेशक कानून व्यवस्था, the DG of Law and Order, he's held a meeting with them. योगी आदित्यनाथ ने प्रदेश में सुरक्षा के प्रति सतर्कता बरतने के निर्देश दिए हैं. He's asked that security steps be stepped up all across उत्तर प्रदेश. साथ ही प्रदेश में संदिग्ध गतिविधियों में लिप्त तत्वों पर निगरानी रखने व आवश्यक कार्रवाई करने के निर्देश भी दिए हैं. Asking for all known criminal elements to be kept under watch and for action to be taken against them. Finally, कांवड़ यात्रा को पूरे प्रदेश में सुकुशल संपन्न कराने में पूरी मुस्तैदी के साथ अधिकारियों व पुलिस बल को कार्य करने के लिए कहा गया है. So asking for security measures to be beefed up for the Kawad Yatra. That's Chief Minister Jammu and Kashmir, that's Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Yogi Adityanath.